Well, boys and girls, I haven't done a video in a while. I am feeling a lot better. I've got about another month of restriction left due to my surgery. Those of you that don't know, I had hernia surgery and I'm not supposed to lift anything heavier than 20 pounds. But anyway, I want to say first of all, I'm not a mechanic. I'm a part swapper. There's a story behind this old Ford Explorer here. It belonged to my dad's third wife. She was the original owner. I'll tell the story of this Explorer in a minute. I got it from them years ago. Then I bought a new car and I gave it back to my dad, who in turn later on died, and I got it back. It was in very bad shape, still needs lots of work. I had done a lot of work to the front end on this thing. That's how I gave myself the hernia. Some of the things I've done, it's like I have done the conversion from the automatic to the manual hubs. Those are the mile marker hubs. Never trust your impact. I learned this the hard way. So I put the rim on with the impact, took it around the block, and the wheel came off, launched itself into the wheel well. I had to take a sawzall to the fender here just so I could get the door open again. So I in turn have found a new fender. Not only am I not a mechanic and I'm not a painter, dun dun dun, I just painted the fender, and I painted it with the original color, the Duplicolor. This is called Cayman Metallic, and yeah, it's just Duplicolor spray paint. And I'm using Rust-Oleum Ultra Clear as a sealer. Y'all can cringe. Those of you that do this for a living go like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that. Well, I did it. Since I have next to nothing invested in this Explorer, other than my labor, this is something I don't mind taking off-road, getting off in the woods. I know it's going to be slapped by tree branches and bushes and everything else. So I'm not looking for something pristine. I just wanted to demonstrate how far gone the paint is on this thing. I had to use 2 cans of the Duplicolor on the fender. And to demonstrate, like when you get to the bottom of a can of spray paint, it starts spitting and sputtering. So I would just blast the rust spots with the spit and sputter on the hood. Yes, the hood is going to get removed, sanded, because it's in horrible shape. And it's going to get sprayed with Duplicolor. I need to figure out how to get this off, because I'm going to change out the windshield wiper motor, because they only work on high. And I'm going to spray paint the front and the roof with Duplicolor. Going to tape the glass up, and I'm just going to spray paint all this stuff right here with just plain old high gloss black enamel spray paint. Do this stuff right here with the black spray paint and hit it with the clear spray paint on top of it as a sealer, and I'm going to call it quits. Further mods I plan to do is I'm going to get some slightly offset rims and run 31s on this thing. I think they're called 31 by 10.5 by 15. I'm not going to run a lift kit. These Explorers, like some of the Jeeps, they want to flip, and if you get them up too high, you get the center of gravity up too high and they'll just roll right the hell over. This thing's only got a V6. From what I hear, these square body Explorers actually do pretty good off-road. I really do not know. It's just what I've been told. I do know I cannot locate a winch bumper for this thing. So my plan is to put a receiver hitch under the front and put a receiver hitch under the back, and put a wiring for a winch front and rear with a quick disconnect of some type. Then just carry the winch back in the cargo area on a plate, so when I need the winch I can just drag it out and install it, hook it up, and use it. Any of you have any experience with something like that, let me know. Yes, I can see the streaks in the paint, but to be honest, I don't really give a shit. I might rub it down a bit with some 4/0 steel wool or some 400 grit sandpaper, and again, call it quits. Have a good one.